Well, a while ago, I didn't have the button pushed just right. I tell you, one of these days, I'm going to learn how to operate this thing. I want to tell you about a time that I had to go to the eye doctor over in Memphis, and this is back when I was having to go a lot, sometimes once or twice a month. And this particular day, Daddy had gotten sick, and he couldn't take me. So Mama decided that she and I could make this trip all by ourselves. Wasn't going to be any problem at all. So we started out. We got there, no problem, had our lunch packed like they tell us to do, and because it's an all-day thing when you go over there. And when he finally got to see the doctor, he decided I needed a forensic angiogram. Now, I've never taken a psychedelic drug, I don't know. But I've been told people see bright lights and flashing things and whatever, and that's exactly what I saw. And couldn't see further than the dashboard of the car. Well, we get in the car, and it is 5 o'clock, getting off work time in Memphis, Tennessee. It is just car after car, just zoom, zoom, zoom. Well, Mama makes a ramp turn, and about halfway up the ramp, she just stops the car. Traffic behind us starts blowing their horn. They're trying to get around us on the right side of the car, which would be mine. And I can only imagine that they're kindly doing the one finger wave to us, that kind wave you do, you know. And I said, "What is the matter, Mama?" She said, "I think I'm on the wrong ramp." I said, "Well, I really think we need to go on and we'll get off at the next one and then figure out what we got to do." She said, "No, I think I need to back down this thing. Just need to back down it and just get back out on the interstate." I said, "I don't think you can do that, Mama." She said, "Well, I think I can." And by gum, she did. She'd ease a little bit, and car horns would honk. She'd ease a little bit, and car horns would honk. And the next thing I know, we're on the interstate headed to the ramp that we're supposed to be. People were kindly waving, I am certain, because they were certainly blaring on their horns at us. Mama just shook it off, just like it was another day in Boontown, you know, just what way things went. We get on the right ramp and we head home. Nary a problem till we make the little turn to come towards our Jonesboro, and we still got, quite a few miles to go, and all of a sudden down the road I hear a kind of a thud, a big thud. And I don't say anything, but about that time, here was a blaring horn from one of them Mack trucks. And Mama's just sitting there. I said, "Mama, what in the world has happened?" She said, "I'm not real sure, but I think I hit one of those signs." I said, What kind of sign, Mama?" She said, "Well, it might have said right lane closed, merge left." I said, "Oh." I said, "And the truck behind was right on you, and when you was trying to merge left?" She said, "He had enough room. He had enough room. He ought to know I was going to stop for him." Sure, we take ads out in the newspaper and tell people what we're going to do. We've done it for forever. He finally got around her. Mama sat there. I guess after the heart rate got back down and the traffic kind of cleared out, she proceeded on. And then I hear a thud, and then I hear another thud. And later on, there's a third thud. And I said, "Mama, what in the world is that? Have we got a flat tire? What's going on?" She said, "Well, I'm going to stop up here in just a little bit." So she did. And then she proceeds to say, "Brenda, would you get out and check the front there of the car?" This to a blind lady who can barely see the dashboard, and what she sees is just all in these psychedelic, weird, like carnival ride colors. I get out of the car. I hold on to the side of the car. I get down to the front fender. I run my hand up and down it. I go over and feel the headlight Didn't appear to be anything broken there. I fell down on the bumper. I come back, rub my hand back up the fender. I get in the car, and I look at her, and I said, everything looks just fine to me. And we proceeded on. Nary a word being said all the way home. We pull up into the driveway. Mama gets out of the car, goes right into the house through the back door, doesn't say a word. Daddy's sitting on the front porch. Not a word. I'm just sitting in the car. In a little while, Daddy comes out to the car and he said, Sis, did you get a bad report today? I said, Daddy, would you do me a favor? Would you look at the front right fender of the car and see if there's any damage up there? And he said, what? I said, just look and see if there's any damage up there. So he looks and he comes back and he says, well, it looks like there might be a tad of orange, just a little bit of orange in one spot. I said, that's good. That's good. He said, well, what happened? I said, Daddy, I just don't think I can tell you right now today. I said, I'm so upset. I said, we backed down a ramp, and then we hit a sign, and a Mack truck blew its horn at us, and then we hit these other things, and she had me get out and look at the car, and Daddy, just don't do it. Just don't send me to Memphis with her again. Go with us. Pay somebody to go with us, but don't make me go with her again by myself. And could you just take me home? I'm tired. I'm scared. And I just need to go home. My daddy hugged me as he so gently did and said, it's okay, sis. It's okay. We'll take care of it next time you gotta go. It'll be fine. He takes me home until the day he died in 1993. I don't believe my mama ever said to him, Hewlin, you know what I did on that trip to Memphis? Don't think those words ever came out. Never was mentioned. And Mama passed away. And I'm the only one that's told story. But Mama gave me lots of stories. She taught me patience. She taught me love in her older days. And I taught her, I'm sure, patience and love and tolerance in my younger days. We were quite a team.